We're live.
We're live
Baldy and the big guy.
on the big guy.
What's happening? I don't know what the fuck that was. I think I just had a little seizure.
That was your new intro.
Yeah, a little
Nice.
seizure there for a minute. I hope you guys are doing good. It is a fucking Saturday and chilada. Cheers.
You know, every now and then, these Modelo
Michelada.
micheladas
Yeah,
are so fucking good.
okay. I just had a regular Modelo this morning at about 11:45.
Like a regular Modelo, not
just
chilada
not
or
the
anything?
chilada.
Yeah.
So I'll have the those are my go-to. If you're gonna have a michelada or chilada like in a can,
Yeah, these ones.
not a homemade one,
Well, yeah.
that's what you go to.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Fucking fantastic.
What is your favorite? Put it in the comments.
My favorite is just somebody making me a michelada.
Well, of course, yeah. If you go to the store,
Little clam juice in there.
so
Fucking
you want a clamato.
yeah, it's literally the clamato.
So I ordered a clamato at I don't remember where. No, we were at Twin Peaks. I ordered a clamato because someone there around me had ordered. I was like, that looks really good. So I watched her.
You okay?
There's some weird noise over there somewhere. You hear that?
It's because my wife's watching TV downstairs way too loud.
That's TV downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird. 'cause
I was like, I thought you were having
Sorry.
fucking a segment,
I'm having a brain
moment
aneurysm
there.
real quick.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. I was like, is he dying? I thought you were dying for a minute.
Well, I just turned 40 like 2 days.
We're gonna
ago,
get to that here in a second.
So
Fuck
there's
off.
a good chance I'm dying.
Let's get
but,
back to the clamato.
No, so the girl,
The
someone
chlamydia.
around me
The
had ordered a
chlamydia.
clamato,
Yeah.
the chlamydia. So I was like, oh, the chlamydia looks good. I'm gonna order one of those.
Yeah, it's tasty.
And it was tasty. It was good.
Yeah.
So, but what I was gonna say about the whole thing. So in Oregon,
It spreads like wildfire up there in Oregon.
yeah. So in Oregon, there's this place I used to go called Concordia Ale House. Excellent fucking breakfast.
Okay.
Great food.
Yeah.
Great fucking beer. It's Oregon.
It's Oregon.
Portland. It's known for its good beer.
Yeah.
And it's weirdos.
that place.
But there's this restaurant I used to go to all the time called Concordia Ale House, and they would at breakfast time they'd have like what they called a red beer, which is basically
We've talked about that. We've talked about yeah. Red beers,
well, again, fucking like San Antonio, it's a michelada because it's a Mexican town.
Mhm.
And Portland,
But do
it's
they
very white.
do they just throw clams in there?
It's literally no. So a red beer is literally the exact same thing as a michelada. It's just they call it a red beer up there.
Right.
And I loved them. I just didn't know what it was called. It was called a michelada. Back
But the idea, like in New England, for clamato, you put it's clam juice.
well, then you squeeze a lobster
Like
tail
you take
into it.
no, not
squeeze
lobster.
oyster tail.
It's clams. You just take them and you just squeeze a clam,
Yeah.
and you get all the poop out of it. You're like,
And then the oysters.
and then you fry the rest, and that's where you get your fried baskets, your
yeah,
fried
of course.
seafood. And then you take all the juice out of them, and that's what you throw that into like a Coors Light, and then you get your clamato.
And send it back to Israel.
It's it's literally the blood of the clam.
Oh wait, the
Clamato.
Jews. I think you said the Jews. I was confused for a second.
We're gonna have to shut this one down again, aren't we?
No, this is good.
God damn it! Wait till you see the next the last. God damn it! What is it? The last
The last episode, yeah,
We're time traveling here because we haven't released the last episode
true.
because he
somebody
doesn't know
didn't
how
do
to
a
keep his
fucking
shit
thumbnail.
together and do a
Whoops.
thumbnail, which I could do in like 7 seconds.
I could also do it in 7 seconds. I just didn't do it.
Anyway, we appreciate you guys coming and tuning in to Baldy and the Big Guy. I'm Baldy,
Indeed.
obviously, and he's the big guy. Peter, I'm Greg.
Obviously, as well.
But you know what? It was your birthday on Thursday this past week. So
Yeah, 2 days
Thursday the
ago.
19th, right?
Yep.
The 19th. So what I did is I went to the Wayback Machine,
Okay, the Wayback Machine.
the internets. And
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's always fun to fucking look up is shit that happened in 1984.
Okay, nice.
Or anytime, like I was born in
Perfect.
76. I'm 8 years older.
yeah, you're way older than me.
Fucking way old.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let's look it up. You fucking George Orwellian motherfucker, born in 1984.
Yeah. Do you
That's
know?
when that
Do
whole
you
thing
know
was
there's a
supposed to-
famous guy born in September 19th, but he wasn't born in 1984. He was born way before that.
Who's
But
that?
his name is Peter Jeffrey McGuire.
No,
he was
fucking
the father. He was the father of Labor Day. He was a labor union organizer, and he founded Labor Day.
That's fucking
His
right.
name was Peter Jeffrey McGuire. He was born on September 19th. I love you,
Peter
bro.
Jeffrey, like same exactly.
Exact same name as mine.
Did your parents plan that?
No, they were very anti-union.
I was to say, they were very
I'm
anti-union.
just joking. I have no idea.
They were very
They were very pro-government. Not pro-government.
Anti-government.
They were very pro company
Non-union.
and less for the workers.
All right, you ready? Let's
Yeah.
go down this. Here are some reminders from 1984 calling it a nutritious and wholesome food.
What the fucking
Quote unquote, nutritious and
pyramid?
wholesome food. President Ronald Reagan designated July as National Ice Cream Month.
And Biden never forgot that one.
And the third Sunday. Fuck yeah, dude. And
Biden was like 50 years old when
third Sunday of the
Ronald Reagan was
month
president.
as National Ice Cream Day.
Think about that. When Biden was like 50
Tomorrow
years old.
is National Ice Cream. Oh, was it last? I don't know.
When Biden was like 50 years old, already an old man, Ronald Reagan was president.
Fucking think about that.
That's
Dude.
a crazy thought.
He was my age almost.
Yeah.
He was older than I am.
He's older than you are today when Ronald Reagan was president.
Fucking hey, dude.
That's crazy. He's
The
fucking
Apple
old.
Macintosh personal computer was introduced with an ad that paid homage
Paid homage.
to Orwell.
Like the guy who wrote the
Like-
books.
Orwellian bullshit. Yeah.
All right, like the book 1984.
Think about that. Fashions included leggings, jean jackets, parachute pants, giant shoulder pads, short skirts, and fluffy hair, and Madonna's head to toe lace look.
It's just like today.
It's all come
all
back.
come back. It's all
Right.
come back.
The "Where's the beef" catchphrase
I remember that one.
was introduced in Wendy's commercials by the characters played by character
The old
actress
woman, right?
Clara Peller.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's the beef?
Who
Yeah.
was 81 at the time, dude.
Now she's very dead.
She's very, that was 40 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
She's
She's definitely-
120.
121 years old.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan took down the Iron Sheik and
Good.
became the WWF champ for the first of 6
WWF.
times.
Do you remember back when it was WWF?
Oh, yeah, be
Good
friends.
fucking time.
I still call it WWF.
Well, yeah.
I mean, because fucking WWE.
But you were a big fan of WWF or WCW? Which one were you? the big fan?
WWF.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Oh yeah.
Fuck WCW and fuck
I didn't even
WWE.
know what that. I don't even know what that is.
It was like Disney. It was like Marvel versus DC.
So back in the day when I was a kid, we used to get those. What do you call them? Like the Royal Rumble kind of things or whatever they were. WrestleManias. That's
Yep.
what we used to get.
Of course. On
Because my older brothers were into it and my dad, it was kind of, it would be like, we would also get like the Tyson fights every fucking
Yeah.
time, right? Even though we knew there were going to be like 16 seconds.
there were 69 and Tyson.
My dad would pay $7,000 for those fucking
They
fights,
cost
right?
$7,000,
Yeah.
right?
Because it was back in the day and literally you had to have it like piped it. They had to come out and like put a special connection to your
Yeah.
house just so you could
Yeah.
get that fucking fight.
Yeah. What's that called when you do it nowadays? Pay-per-view.
They
didn't do pay-per-view.
we didn't
back
have
then. Yeah,
it was
different.
pay-per-view, but it basically was the same thing.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing my first HBO pay-per-view fight
Yeah.
in North Carolina, and it was a Mike Tyson fight. But I also remember the same exact year I saw the first music video for Guns N' Roses.
Back
So-
when MTV actually played music videos.
Yeah. It was Welcome to the Jungle, and it was where he's sitting in the fucking electric chair.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Long
Do you
time ago.
remember that video?
I probably
Probably
but
not.
Yeah.
It's literally whatever the lead singer of fucking Guns. I was
Axl Rose.
Axl Rose. I was 11 or 12 years old
Yeah, so I was like 2.
watching that shit. My brothers were older than me.
Yeah.
Like my brother Chris was born in 70. Joe was born in 71. I was born in 70. I like to think of myself as a happy accident. I think I was just fucking accident.
Yeah. Not even happy.
All right, let's go back to your shit. I'll be back became Arnold Schwarzenegger's catchphrase from the Terminator in
Yeah.
1984.
Yeah. Great fucking movie.
Think, fuck, dude. That's how old that saying, I'll be back.
Well, that's how
Say it.
old fucking
Do
Arnold
it.
Schwarzenegger.
Do it.
I'll be back.
I
Yeah.
do it better. The
I'm
Los,
not a good Arnold
Lan-
Schwarzenegger
the Los
impersonator.
Angeles Olympics were held.
They want him?
The Los Angeles Olympics. The Olympics were held in Los Angeles.
In LA, yeah. Okay.
Right? America was reading The Hunt for Red October.
I've watched the book and it was great.
Bright Lights, Big City, The Witches of Eastwick, and Ayakakoa.
What is that?
I don't know.
No, what are those? What are you?
Those are books.
Oh, okay.
Witches of Eastwick. Have you ever heard that?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a book. It's been around for 40 years.
I only read the Bible, so I don't know.
Bright Lights, Big City is a book also. And then, so that happened. Vanessa Williams, the first Black Miss America, lost her crown because of artsy nude photos taken years before that were published in Penthouse
In
magazine.
1984?
Yeah.
You said, what was your name?
Vanessa Williams.
I think I remember Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, she was hot as shit.
So she's got in their 60s now.
Yeah.
I remember like in the 90s, like she was super hot, but I forgot about her. I forgot about her completely.
Right?
She's gonna be so old.
I remember the first time
Damn,
I ever
that's
saw like hot chicks on TV.
Yeah.
Right? I was sitting, my older brother Chris, and this is North Carolina, same house.
Yeah.
We lived in Raleigh, and we had bedrooms up. Like my brother and I had bedrooms upstairs. My parents had their bedroom, and then downstairs in the it was a tri-level, one of those here, split level, whatever they're called, and his was kind of in like the dryer, like the wash dryer room.
Yeah.
We had like a door to go outside, but he was also like 17, 18 years old. They're like, yeah, you know, I got to sit in this fucking room, dude, and watch Miss America in like 1987.
So you were like, what, 7 years old?
7 or 8. And I sat on his bed. I remember just sitting there going like, those are hot fucking chicks, dude.
Yeah.
Right? And on this little tiny fucking color TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like the monitors we have here.
Yeah, like smaller than these, or maybe as big as that one.
Like probably. Yeah, it's like so. Just as you guys know, from a podcast, so we've got monitors all over the place, so we can see what the fuck is happening, right?
Yeah, of course.
And like literally go like the same size as my
laptop screen.
Laptop, maybe.
Yeah, like,
I think it was actually smaller,
like 14 inch, 13 inch,
something like that. But it was
huge.
But it was that. But it was like that long.
Yeah.
Right. It was a big double the TV. Length.
Yeah, of course.
Right. But I remember they were so fucking hot. And the chicks had the biggest hair. That hair's coming back.
That hair is coming back.
Goddamn right. And I'm all for it. I'm down.
Angela got a haircut last night and she got that style.
She get the poofy hair?
She did. And she loves it.
I'm like, just curl your fucking, let's go.
I'm down.
Texas fucking, you know who's really wanted? Aquanet.
Oh, the hairspray company?
Yeah, dude. Do
you remember Moose?
Let's kill some fucking dolphins.
You remember Moose?
Oh, I used Moose back in the day.
Tell. And it made you go
dude,
bald.
Put some Moose in your beard. What would happen?
I'd lose all my fucking beard hair.
No.
I like this. I like it.
You could shape it really good. You could put like horns on it and shit.
No, see, they make actual beard care products.
No, so is Moose.
But Moose is more of a hair product.
Vidal Sassoon will make some something for it.
Or Perry Mason.
Perry Mason?
Not Perry Mason. That's the wrong guy.
Perry Mason he was the old
he's the one
sleuth.
He was the one where you pretended when you were sick from school and you stayed home all day, you'd watch Matlock, Murder She Wrote.
Yeah, Perry.
God damn, I'm not Perry Mason. That's not the right guy. Well, whatever. The other guy who makes fucking shampoo. Can't think of his name.
I know who you're talking about. Peter Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Yeah, not Peter,
Mitchell.
not Perry Mason. That's for sure.
Mary Mitchell was a bitch. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were first introduced as a comic.
In 1984?
Yep.
So when was the first movie? Was that like 1991?
Yeah.
Had to be
I mean, remember the
91.
comic as a comic.
Yes.
And then I grew up watching the cartoon.
Of course. Me
right?
too.
But that was after, but the comic.
Do you remember on the first Nintendo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game on Nintendo, the original Nintendo?
I don't think I ever had that one.
Dude,
I don't think I had that.
That is a game. I don't know anybody who ever beat that game. It was so fucking difficult. There's this one level where you have to swim and you're kind of like, you got to like navigate through these electrical fucking like seaweeds and it kills you every time. I never passed that level. And as far as I know, I don't know anybody who's ever passed that level.
Dude, if you didn't play the OG Nintendo and have to go.
Yeah. You blow through the fucking thing, put it in just barely,
and then
click it down. And
then you want to slam it, but you have to.
But you have to just like real politely,
like you have to have some
really
control with it. Yeah.
There's a meme I saw the other day. It was two console games, Nintendo games talking to each other. And he's like, "Hey, pull out one of your circuits." He's like, "Why? I'm not gonna work that well if you pull out." He's like, "Just trust me, bro. Trust me." He pulls the circuit out, and then it shows the next one. The kid's blowing on it, and the kid, the little cartridge is like, "Oh god, this is so awesome." It was pretty funny. Maybe I'll find the meme and I'll put it up there. On our IG page.
Baby on board signs were first marketed in the U.S. You remember those fucking things? I still see those fucking stupid ass stickers. Remember the suction cups?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. You know what's funny?
I've seen them where it's the same thing. It's like Marine on board.
Well, it's important to let you know that people are here.
Like, And it's just a
So-
bunch of broken crayons.
There's a commercial from the 60s, or it's not a commercial. It's more like a little news segment from the early 80s when they talked about just starting to ban drinking and driving.
Mhm.
The first guy's like, it's like definitely in like the deep South.
Yeah.
The first guy's like, man, it's un-American when a guy can't get off work and drink 2 or 3 beers on his way home. It's just fucking wrong. He doesn't say fucking wrong because it's the
I mean,
news.
it's
But
just
it's just wrong.
Just
Then it shows
wrong.
this girl in her car with a little boy playing in the seat next to her,
No seatbelt.
not seatbelt in, not. She's not driving yet, but still, it's clearly they're getting ready to go somewhere. No,
She's got a phone in her
and
fucking
she's-
hand. She's texting.
no, it's
eating
the
a
80s, bro.
taco?
It's the 80s.
I thought you were doing a.
And she's like, you know, a couple of years ago they made us put on our seatbelts, and now they don't want us to drink and drive. It's like we're living in a communist country. I'm like, how have we fucking changed?
The other side of it
It's
is
hilarious.
this, to be not
So.
funny. I did you see that? Okay. All right, I got a standpoint, but I'm going to interject a whole goddamn story timeline right now. The whole beeping seatbelt thing, right?
Yeah,
It's meant to drive you crazy so
Yeah.
that you put your fucking seatbelt on.
of course.
Did you see that fucktard that got busted by Louder with Crowder?
Nope.
Up in New York?
I have no idea.
Okay. So there's this dude. He was like the COVID czar, right? Go out. Everybody go do your fucking homework on this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, we should probably clip this and bring this out like way early, this segment. COVID czar of New York City, working with the mayor, saying,
Yeah.
hey, we need to lock down the city. People can't go out. People can't do all of these things. And this is fucking like cunty looking dude, right?
Of course, if he's the COVID czar.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
Cunty looking.
Gets busted by an undercover with Louder with Crowder, right? Like through his,
Yeah.
like, you know how those like
He's like Fox.
James, whatever the fuck the other
Man on
dude-
the street bullshit.
yeah.
Whatever.
But they like going out on a date, like little, I'm going to put my alligator face here that doesn't have a camera in it. And it's going to record you kind of thing.
James. Yeah.
O'Keefe kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right,
gotcha.
Right. Same thing, right? And she's like, hey, here's my purse that doesn't have a camera
It
in
definitely
it.
doesn't have a camera in it.
Definitely
when they're
doesn't have
at
a
you.
camera. See that little eyelet thing that's red that's blinking?
It's not recording right now. Don't worry about it.
So the motherfucker goes in and he's like, yeah, we used to go and fucking party under the banks, or at the banks, you know, underground, go roll and do a bunch of Molly and do all of this other shit. This is him fucking saying this,
Uh-huh.
right? And you go, what in the fuck? I'm so happy I didn't get that fucking shot. Like Beth and I never got a single fucking COVID
Was he
shot.
saying he was doing that during COVID, or he was
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm
During
confused with your
COVID,
story.
I'm sorry. That during COVID, he was like, I was the guy telling the governor to
Lockdown and
implement
do
all of
things.
these things where parents were dying, kids couldn't go to school, yet he's out fucking partying and going to like Molly parties.
Well, that's
and
the
doing
whole
all this-
point.
And
Everybody was doing that. Like fucking Newsom was in fucking like special fucking.
oh, he was going to
restaurants at fucking
the
French Laundry.
whatever the French
Like,
Laundry.
when everybody else.
Oh,
couldn't
it's
fucking
good
do
for thee,
anything.
not for me, right? Or whatever that fucking saying is.
Yeah, that's
But
it. I think.
this is the motherfucker that came about that. And that's what I was thinking is, sorry to digress, but that motherfucker instantly, as soon as he heard the article and everything was going to drop on Louder with Crowder, I think it dropped on Monday morning. And then it's
He offed himself
persisted.
first.
No,
Oh, okay.
the motherfucker, I'm not for, the self-offing, but I'm not against it either for certain people.
Well, sometimes it just is.
You know what I mean? You just can't say that that you can't say that because
Yeah.
it's on YouTube.
No, of course, but I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
sometimes it's better for the whole world.
Yeah, like some people just need to disappear.
Yeah.
You know who we should get him in touch with?
The Switzerland
Hillary
or Canada.
Clinton.
Oh, true.
Probably just you guys. They're probably already buddies anyway.
Probably.
So fuck off to that guy. Like
Yeah.
legitimately. Because remember, New York City was also like one of the biggest fucking situations.
Yeah.
Or locations where like,
Mm-hmm. Crazy shit was going on.
Elderly people
and
died.
shit. Yeah.
right?
They were like faking all those like U-Haul trucks full of bodies, but it wasn't even real.
Yeah. Oh, the freezer trucks.
Yeah.
Like
there's that guy.
Thousands.
There was a guy in the body bag, and then he like opens his eyes, looks at the camera. He's like, oh, "Whoops." Remember that?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. There's like a body bag, like all of these dead bodies, and then like one guy like opens his camera, like looks at the camera.
But there was a shit ton of. Remember? You remember? Do you guys remember when grandparents were like hugging their grandkids in like they had like the full
like through
plastic?
sheets and plastic and
Yeah.
shit,
How
and then
fucking
dying
retarded?
a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Or they're sitting outside the window.
Yeah.
Like that guy, this guy should be fucking put down.
Well, him and Fauci together.
Right. Yeah, Fauci too. Yeah.
Fucked up.
I don't mean to kind of digress, but this story has been in my brain, and I don't talk about like stories like this with my wife. I talk about them. We don't tend to talk about them on Bars Open podcast.
Yeah.
Because we try and keep that one happier. This one's way sadder.
I don't give a fuck.
This podcast, we'll do whatever the fuck we. Baldy and the big guy.
Baldy and the big guy.
We'll do whatever the fuck we need to do.
We do. We'll do whatever we fucking want.
You know. All right, let's get back to some.
Except say certain words.
Like which one?
The N word. I won't say that.
Dude, I heard you
on camera.
I heard you the other day.
I didn't finish my sentence.
I was like,
I won't do that on camera.
He doesn't do it off camera for the censors out there.
Oh yeah, well that either. I didn't.
This is 2 weeks in a row you've done.
I should have prefaced. I also don't do it off camera.
You
but
do this.
I don't do it on
Twice,
camera either.
2 weeks in a row you've done this.
Oh, it's okay.
Motherfucker. All right. More than 20 million Trivial Pursuit games were sold. The board game Balderdash was created. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
All right, so who cares? The top shows on TV were Dynasty.
Never heard of it.
You don't remember Dynasty, dude?
It's from 40. I was born the year that came out.
Dynasty. Do you remember Dallas?
Yes.
With the fucking.
Well, I heard of it.
It's all about Texas.
I've heard of it, but I never watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, the big ass white hat.
Oil families.
The Cosby Show. Your favorite.
I'm just down for drugging women. Just kidding. That's completely against. Not cool with that.
Completely against what? Your religion?
My religion and my values.
Dude, we're digging into like Peter just turned 40 and all of a sudden his filters came off.
Yeah, it's just I'm just a real fan of Bill Cosby.
60 Minutes and Family Ties. I'm more of a Family Ties guy. Obviously,
Family Ties was
obviously we know which side you're on. You're that Cosby guy. You're
Family Ties. Well, who's the guy for that one? Who was the Family Ties was that fucking not
Kurt Cobain.
Family Ties was Kurt Cobain. No, Family Ties. Who was the fucking guy? On
Michael J. Fox.
Yes, Michael J. Fox. Yeah. That's right.
I was gonna say
that was a good one.
I was gonna say Kirk Cameron, but that's the other one.
That's the other one.
Yeah. The top 10 grossing films. We'll stop here. Top 10 grossing films. Beverly Hills Cop 1.
Fantastic.
So this 1984 was, in my opinion, the best year ever for movies. Because they just dropped banger after banger. Wait till I tell you this. Beverly Hills Cop, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Great movie.
Gremlins.
Great movie.
The Karate Kid.
Great movie.
Police Academy.
Damn.
Footloose. Romancing the Stone.
Never heard of that one.
Michael. Anyway, we'll get to him. Romancing the Stone, dude. That's a movie we should go back and watch. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, and Splash.
Splash. That was one with Tom
Hanks and fucking what's her name?
Those mermaid chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Romancing the Stone and fuck, what is it?
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas, but it was
I think I remember that one.
Yeah. So there's Romancing the Stone, and then you have also got IMDb. Dude, it's got Danny DeVito in it. Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
And he looks the fucked up part is
I know you're talking about. I can't think.
He looks exactly the same.
Yeah, Danny DeVito is fucking weird because he's old.
40 years ago,
and
he does now.
But he looks exactly the same as he did forever ago. He could play the Penguin tomorrow and nobody would know the difference.
Romancing the Stone. Hey, Abby, what was the other movie for Romancing the Stone? Jewel of the Nile.
Oh, yeah.
Jewel of the Nile, dude.
Yeah.
Those movies, and that came out just before.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't remember
Tell
Jewel
me
of the Nile
1984 was not. I mean, if you had thrown Die Hard in there or something like that, I wouldn't have. That was
any better. Yeah.
Right. There maybe one or two other years.
On top of it all.
And I mean, fuck you, dude. Like if your mom had swallowed you, I mean, that would have been better.
She definitely watches the show. Perfect.
She does?
Yep.
Hi, Mom. Sorry.
All right.
But she gets what I'm saying.
Yeah. Perfect.
Like, would you give up you or all those movies?
Probably the movies. She really
And
loved
for
them.
her, but would you?
Yeah.
Would you give up me for all those movies?
Absolutely.
Do you think about how many people have enjoyed those 10 movies?
Way more than people who enjoyed you.
Fucking 100%. Beth and I were talking about this earlier. Like, Beth's like, I think you're too much for a lot of people. I was like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving up on myself. They can give up on me. I won't give up on myself.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I do this.
That's why you are who you are.
Exactly. Cheers.
Exactly.
So happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
40 years old. You only get to do it once.
I don't feel a day over 40.
You know, the funny part was
Wait,
back,
I only feel 2 days over 40.
I remember when my mom turned 40 at that North Carolina house.
Yeah.
And I was a little boy way back when. That was back in the day when we used to get like black balloons and
Right.
like black
Yeah.
frosted cakes
Mhm.
and have like it was over the hill.
Over the hill. Yeah. So it's
remember
funny
that?
you say that. I remember one of my best buddies, Michael, his mom turned 40. And I remember at a party, I must have been 10, 11, I don't
Yeah.
know, 12, 13.
So
not
30
very-
years ago,
30 years
bro.
ago.
Yeah.
And she had just turned 40. It was her 40th birthday. And I wasn't there for her 40th birthday because I wasn't like,
But
part of
there's
that.
shit like,
But there was all the
ring,
shit at the house.
yeah.
And there was like over the hill,
Yep.
all the black balloons, a black birthday cake,
Yep.
all the cards over the hill. You're over the hill, blah, blah. You're so fucking old, blah, blah,
Now
blah.
it's the 40's the new
40's the new 30.
30 or
And
whatever.
I don't feel a day over 30, really.
I don't act a day over like 22.
You don't act a day over fucking 14.
Fuck, that's fine with me. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. I literally don't care.
Yeah.
I got enough shit to deal with my work life that I literally do this for yourself. Separate it. Well, you have the cool thing
My
is,
job is not hard to separate.
well, no, that's what I'm saying. You have, yeah, and that's, but you still have responsibility.
Of course, yeah.
right? But like me, corporate life stops until I have to like look at it,
Yeah.
and then like I try and separate all that shit out. I've been doing it for 22 years.
Yeah.
23, 25 years, whatever, with other companies.
42 years.
40, fuck. The other night, I sighed too heavy.
Yeah. And you hurt yourself?
No, Beth was like, what's wrong with you?
I do that all the time. I just like sigh. And Angela's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, literally nothing's wrong.
No,
with
I
me.
was like,
I'm
no,
just
I got a
tired.
lot of shit I'm thinking about. It's just all up here and I don't want to share
Yeah. Oh, here's a question for you.
it. So happy
When you
birthday. Happy birthday to Peter's mom.
To my mom.
I'm happy you had him.
Well, thank you very
'Cause
much,
you
Linda.
watched the show.
Linda McGuire.
What's her name? Linda. Linda, nice to meet you.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's a wonderful mother.
Yeah.
And I'm her
Maybe
favorite.
she'll comment on this.
So,
Maybe she'll like and subscribe.
I think she already likes and subscribe. And she actually does watch this. So
Good.
She tells me the other day. She always tells me, hey, Peter, I really liked your episode. I just wish you didn't cuss so much. I'm like, well,
He's
shit,
doing better.
sorry.
This is like his thing. He's trying to do better.
Trying.
He's also not. I gotta leave that.
I'm
Never
just
mind.
dumb.
I was gonna say what you're talking about earlier. Never mind.
With
With the dudes.
what was I started saying?
What?
I started saying something.
God
Fuck
damn it!
me.
There goes your swearing. Sorry,
God
Mom.
damn it. Fuck.
It's okay. It'll come back. Crazy story about a sheriff and a judge. Have you
I
heard
have
this
no idea
fucking
what I'm
story,
moving
dude? Okay, it'll come back.
Go ahead.
So this motherfucker. So there's this story I've been kind of tracking
Yeah.
for a couple days, right? And it kind of goes back and forth, right? Can you hand me the clicker over there? The link.
Yep.
It's wrapped up
I got
around that fucking thing. It's wrapped up around the headphones. Unwrap it and I'll explain this. So there's this motherfucker that it's on the daily news, right? 20 that's not what I wanted. God damn it.
Yeah.
Kentucky, thank you. Kentucky sheriff shoots this judge
Kentucky
Right.
sheriff shoots a judge.
in his chambers,
All right.
right? In his chambers. As it stands, like just stating that, it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's a pretty big deal, right?
It seems like it. Yeah.
I'm going to read through some headlines on this before I give you what actually happened. And it's just one line, and you're going to go, okay.
All right.
So I'm going to read off CBS News. These are just the headlines. It's just like
Yeah, I got you.
like what you would read off.
Google tells you what
Yep.
the story's about.
Kentucky sheriff who allegedly killed judge faces allegations of ignoring ... without a motive. Kentucky sheriff shooting of judge leaves more ... Kentucky sheriff killed. This is CNN. Killed judge in his chambers following an argument. ... Police seek motive after Kentucky judge allegedly shot by sheriff. I'm just literally NBC is the next one. Tragedy in quotes. Kentucky sheriff charged in fatal courthouse shooting. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Want to hear the fucking actual reason?
Of course.
This is on Nick Sator, whatever, in X account. Breaking exclusive. High-ranking government sources tell me the sheriff who shot and killed a Kentucky judge today did so because the judge was graping. I have to use that. Graping the sheriff's underage daughter.
Graping?
Take the G off.
Oh, you have to say that?
Yeah, because it's YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a way that we can self-censor.
They'll censor that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Local media reports the elected sheriff of Lecter County, Kentucky, walked into the judge's chamber this afternoon. This was yesterday or the day before, I think. Walked into the chamber this afternoon and shot the judge, exchanging words with him beforehand. The sheriff is now in custody on first-degree murder charges. Furthermore, now deceased judge Kevin Mullins was close friends with Sheriff Steins. Close friends with this guy.
Shot him.
Yep. Which means what? He had access to his kid.
That's the ones who normally do it.
If the judge did rape, I'm gonna fuck it. We're going back to it. Rape Sheriff Stein's daughter, as multiple members of the community believe to be. I'm calling for the charges to be dropped. This is this guy saying this. Dropped or the jury to refuse to indict or convict, making Sheriff Steins a free man. Predictably, Kamala, surrogate governor. Anyway, that's going on to his own personal shit.
Yeah.
So the idea, I'm going to read I'll go back into the article now. God damn it, I keep opening up. It's just fucking insanity. Like this sheriff.
When did this happen? Just recently?
It just happened the other day. So this is 23 minutes ago on CNN update. Right?
Okay.
Oh, let it come up. The judge is killed. The sheriff's charged. A small town in Kentucky is shaken to its core. Now, the fucking judge was molesting the sheriff's, probably one of his best friends.
Yeah.
Kid.
Isn't that like a thing like to where like the people who you in most cases it's somebody
like a
that
family
you know,
member or family friend.
Family member.
That's why it's dude,
up.
Like we have friends and we don't have kids. Like I don't fuck around. Like I don't even get. I'm like no. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm like nope. Beth can go take care of everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's just the persona of that whole
that perspective
thing.
And just to being safe. Like everything is not that you'd ever do anything. It's just the perspective of being safe.
I will absolutely take care of everybody.
Yeah, you'll take care of everybody, but just you don't want to be put in a position to where even if something's even questionable.
That's the thing. It's the questionable part.
It's like, oh no, that's definitely nothing can happen.
So Beth and I do everything with like the neighbor's kids or whatever, but fucking this motherfucker needs to be put through a wood chipper.
Absolutely.
There's a dude I follow, JD. There's this guy, oh, that's right. There's this guy, do you know who JD is?
JD Vance?
JD. No,
My brother is JD.
Hang on a second. There's this dude on Instagram that I follow now. He's a prior convict or something like that. And he's got like, oh, blah, blah, blah. He's just dope.
About Randy Savage?
He's like a modern day Randy Savage, but I don't know. But I'll find him. The dude is fucking hilarious, right? And he just fucking, and he's like, dude, if he's gonna get it, brother, he's gonna get it right in the buns, right? Because he was in prison for a long time or some shit like that, right? And it's just I'll fucking we'll find him.
All right, anyway. Find him.
All right, so this motherfucker, a small, tight-knit Southwest Kentucky community, and this is, keep in mind, CNN, after their sheriff was arrested for killing of a prominent district judge in the chambers to Thursday. So this was just 2 days ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Spurring residents to wonder what could have triggered such a shooting and prompting calls for better courthouse security. Motherfucker, he was security.
He's the elected sheriff of the
The
town.
sheriff
Of,
is
whatever.
security.
Yeah.
Get fucked. If you fuck with somebody like that,
If you fuck with somebody's kid, you deserve to die. Period.
period. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
No.
Th-
There's no.
I'm okay. So you fuck with my dog
Yeah.
in Texas, and you're on my fucking property, I will shoot you.
Well, you heard the story of Marcus Luttrell, right?
Yeah, no. He chased after him.
He chased out. They killed
Yeah.
his dog, and then he chased the fuck after him.
He's
Did
like, I got
multiple
two
counties.
loaded 9mm
Yeah.
or 45s.
And the
or whatever.
cops are like, maybe don't do that.
He's like, I'm doing
Marcus.
100 miles an hour. I've got this.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've got this, bro.
And he didn't get any fucking trouble because
Yeah.
they deserved it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Granted, he didn't actually do anything. He didn't fucking
Yeah.
shoot anybody. He
But he
didn't even stop
followed-
him. But he followed him and got him caught.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Like-
Straight up like real action movie, like a real person action movie. Yeah.
That's exactly this
fucking
dude.
crazy.
So there are hundreds of people calling for him to be released. Like
That's how it should be. It's
Fuck
it's
you.
Kentucky. There's a good chance of that.
maybe I don't know. I don't know which way it swings. You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like it's a pretty red
I don't know.
state. I don't
Right?
know.
You kind of go, but fucking think about that, dude. Like
I mean, that's what I would do.
dead. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, you're my best friend. Sorry, dude. You gotta die.
Yeah.
Like,
If
my
I
kid-
found out that that's what happened,
I go to jail.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't
fuck
know.
that.
You know what? Maybe he could have been. I mean, I understand under the heat of it, and maybe he's making a point of it. Like we're gonna do this in his chambers. Boom, 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 whatever. And I'm not calling for people to go do this and blah 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 for YouTube.
Well, obviously, you're not saying that.
No. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But maybe you could be a little more strategic.
Well, strategic would seem like it'd be more premeditated. You walk in the thing and you're pissed off and you shoot him. That's not premeditation. That's just like,
That's second degree.
well, I don't know. If
I think
first,
it's second
or
degree.
whatever. My point is though, if you're like, I'm going to
Premeditated
get him on the
first
way
degree.
home from work while he's fucking driving, that's premeditated.
Oh no, I'd invite him out.
But if
to
you
the
walk in-
ranch.
Well, that still could be.
I mean, he got
premeditated.
lost.
Well, it could still be because
Like I can't find him.
But if you're like, if you walk into this room, you
I don't
fucking
know.
start talking, he gets
I don't
heated,
know
you shoot
anybody
him.
like that, so.
That's not premeditated.
never-
That's like second
I'm not
degree or
ever
first
gonna
degree or
do
whatever. So
And I
I
don't
don't know.
have kids, so we don't have to worry. But
Exactly.
you fuck with my dog, you might end up at the ranch. We'll call it the ranch. Just like, hey,
if you fuck my dog, I'm definitely gonna fuck you up.
I'm using this as a metaphor, just like on what's the Yellowstone. Take him to the train station.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Take him to the train
Shoot him.
station.
I'm throwing off the cliff. If you haven't seen the show yet, fuck you. It's old.
Fuck yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah, the train station is literally just
Sorry, Mom.
a road.
Sorry,
on the edge
Linda.
of- a road on the edge of the fucking town. Cliff. They shoot him in the head. And
Sorry,
throw him off the
Linda.
cliff. So
I don't know what
now it's a big old spoiler. Enjoy it.
I'm just saying. That's fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, everybody dies. By the way.
This past week was 5 years that I met you.
Yeah. So almost that
Drinking
many-
Bros Cruise.
Yeah.
Right behind you. You're gonna break my house, huh?
I'm trying to break anything.
Just what? Just look at yourself in the camera.
There it
bud.
is. I'll hang it back up.
There it is. That's okay. Just set it aside. Drinking
Boom.
Bros Cruise Sea Legs.
tour 5 years ago, on September 12th to the 16th.
Yep. Pretty
That was 5
fucking
years
rad.
ago, a couple days ago.
We drank. Not just me and you. We tried this, and we were talking about. We went on a cruise 9 months ago or 7 months
6
ago.
months ago, yeah.
We did our goddamn damnedest to drink the fucking boat out of booze, and we didn't even touch it.
Fuck no.
But on the Drinking Bros Cruise, we literally drank them. We collectively drank them out of
certain liquors, for
certain
sure.
types of
I think we
booze.
ran out of Jameson.
Yep.
And some type of whiskey.
Yep.
Or some type of
and I didn't even
tequila.
drink whiskey back then.
And we sold more, or they sold more liquor to us on that cruise than ever in the
On a
history of
Carnival
cruise ships
Cruise ship.
ever in history.
So you know what? Those goddamn Drinking Bros guys.
The Carnival loved us.
I don't think they ever invited them back though.
Well, we did get invited back. We just never went.
I won the fucking
I know.
next cruise.
I was gonna say you actually won a free cruise.
I won a
hey,
free
next year's free
cruise.
cruise goes to Greg LaMontagne. Yeah, that
And
never
I've
fucking happened.
never been able to cap. God damn it, Jared Taylor, your boss.
Talk
by
to
the way.
Ross Patterson.
Motherfucker, your boss. Your boss owns fucking Drinking Bros too. I'm holding you accountable, Peter.
Nope. Talk to Ross Patterson and Dan Holloway.
Dan, what's Dan have to do with any of this?
It's Ross and Dan.
Was he even there?
Yeah, he was there.
I know.
You were
I'm
there.
Just kidding. But Dan doesn't talk to anybody.
But he's
Especially back then. He wasn't on like, he had his meds were all fucked up back then.
I don't know, but
Like,
it
he
was
wasn't-
fun. It was
like,
fun as fuck.
He weighed like
And that's when I met
140
you
pounds back then.
You and Beth. And you talked about the company you work for hours.
Did I really?
You were super excited about it for some reason.
Because I just got a promotion.
Probably.
Yeah.
And you were very excited about it. And you were drinking your Coors Lights and just saying it's how great of a company it was. I was like, that sounds awesome, man. That sounds really
Now
cool.
5 years later,
You were allowed to deal with.
what?
No, you're allowed to handle. What was it?
I'm a lot to deal with.
You were allowed to deal with that.
I'm a lot to deal with. My wife's
changed.
trying to say that to me. You're a lot to handle.
No, but yeah, it was fun. I think we originally met up because we shared a table together.
yeah,
For dinner.
dinner.
Because like
Yeah, yeah.
the dinners are all like
We had
grouped
Joel
in-
Fry. It was me,
Yeah,
you,
Joel Fry, Tim Morris.
Tim Morris was
uh,
there. We had
fuck, I
a
can't remember who
core.
else.
It was one of the original core crews of
Yeah.
people.
And it was fun. It was fun. Me and Tim shared a room. We were bunk mates.
Yeah.
Shared a bed. We were bunk mates.
Just one queen.
Oh, there was
I
one.
mean,
queen
that's
there. There was
fine.
one queen there.
Tim, sorry.
Tim, sorry. No, there wasn't. But it was fun.
Were you the big spoon or the little spoon? Because he's a big.
Well,
dude,
obviously
too.
I'm a big.
I mean,
spoon.
he's a pretty big guy.
But
I mean, I understand you want to be. You want to feel.
I want to feel snuggled and feel loved.
Sometimes, you know.
But I'm definitely the big spoon.
Are you the
in most
lover or the
situations.
snuggler?
I'm snuggler, obviously.
What
Sometimes
is
it's
it?
nice to be the little spoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Well, you probably are always a little spoon because you're so tiny.
Beth's pretty tall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
So you're
it's totally
probably
fine.
always a little
I'm
spoon.
okay with that. I don't
But
care.
it'd probably be weird to be the big spoon.
Now
Like,
the funny part is
you look
with
at her
me
and be
my
like,
wife-
you look at her and be like, hey, let me be the big spoon tonight.
no, the funny part is we'll have sex and then like she's like, don't touch me.
Well, that's probably pretty rad.
The
That's
reason
actually
being is
accurate.
because she doesn't like skin contact. Like if I touch, like, how are you and your wife with like touching toes accidentally in the middle of the
Nope.
night? No,
Nope.
same with
No,
us.
fuck them.
Like
No, as a matter of fact, she uses a blanket and I use a sheet and we're completely separated.
Beth puts a body pillow down the middle of the goddamn thing. She's like, I don't want you touching me.
Yeah, we have a
It's-
litter. We have a litter barrier. Of
I mean,
a blanket
that's
and a sheet.
literally because you know what I mean. Like she
You have a
rolls
queen size
over.
or king size bed.
We got a king size. We got a
Well,
cow.
and you guys are both really super tiny.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have a
so it's
huge
fucking
bed
gigantic.
anyways.
right.
Yeah.
Then we're super tiny. We're like 5 foot.
Yeah.
Like almost.
You're
hobbit
almost
size.
midgets.
Like hobbits. And not midgets. Hobbit size.
Well, hobbits are midgets.
Well, we've got giant feet, so you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
they're
it's kind of
super hairy.
different.
Both of you guys' feet
I
are
got-
super hairy.
Have you seen my toes?
Of course, that's why I
um,
said they're super hairy.
So like the sex happens, and then
And they just don't
we-
touch.
then we go.
You're just like, oh, gross. Stay over there.
No, we don't say the gross.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just like
Yeah, me
sweaty
neither.
skin touching.
It's
No,
gross.
I don't like that.
No, you stay on your side. I'll stay on my
No.
side.
Just not doing that.
Be done.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, immediately go jump in the shower,
Of course.
wash off all the parts,
Wash.
wash.
Did you?
Unless you're in Mexico, then it's like anything goes.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just Mexico's just out. That's what happens with
Because
us.
anything goes
We don't-
Mexico.
Yeah.
All right.
What happens? I mean, you can be in a hot tub in Mexico. Could be fucking filtered fucking dishwater. Doesn't matter.
It's true.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
You come home with a
You
few
drink
diseases,
enough tequila.
It kills anything.
I mean, it literally comes out of all the
Plants.
plays. Not the play. I was going to say the holes.
What holes?
All of them.
Like
Human holes.
ladies' holes.
Well, male holes too. Like eventually, if you drink too much
Oh, okay.
tequila,
That's okay.
it's gonna
I
come
was
out your
sorry,
butthole
confusing that
because you're gonna poop.
Gotcha.
Get it?
Yeah, I was confused for a minute there.
So like basically,
If you eat nothing but water, or so let's say you drink nothing but tequila,
Mhm.
and you eat no food at all,
you will.
eventually poop water. Will it digest as if it's some type of food?
Yeah. I don't
Or you
think
just keep
that's good
pissing.
for you.
Well, it can be good for you.
No. What I mean by that is you will excrete something right from your ding hole, but your bee hole, ooh, you're gonna put yourself through. If that's all you did, like your liver and your kidneys, and yeah, that's all.
Are gonna be super clean.
If that's, I mean, for the first day or two.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally just cleansing. Is that a cleanse? Do we call that the fucking tequila cleanse?
It's the what did God damn,
It's the tequila cleanse.
something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
you want to try? Here,
No,
start.
I've had that. I'm good.
I-
Wait. Oh, Terramana?
I was going to say, do you want to start this this tequila?
But you're saying, do I want some of it?
No, do you want to try it?
Yes, I'll
Like,
try
we're going
it.
to start the cleanse tonight.
Oh, yes.
You have to slam that.
The whole thing? Butt chug it or regular chug it?
Butt check. Like, I'll
Okay.
put a camera on you. You can have some, dude. Just swig it. I don't give a shit. I had to move it from up there to down here. Yeah. Terramana is pretty good.
It's not bad.
I like it. It's better than that Jose Cuervo Gold.
The Rock did like two things right. Terramana is one of them.
What was the first one?
I don't know. I just said two things, but really, I just said that right.
I don't think I like that guy.
Zoa's not bad.
I'm not ever going to drink that, ever.
It's like a healthier, I'm sure it's not healthy.
Healthier version of what?
Of an energy drink.
How about you just drink water?
Energy. I'm saying. That's literally the opposite of an energy.
Oh, that's
Good job.
Good
job.
Can you grab me a paper towel? That's why I have a roll of paper towels right
Just
over here.
because he's a fucking dope.
Oh, no, yeah, 100%, dude. You know how many times I've spilled on this fucking
I
stuff?
can only imagine probably hundreds of times.
There's a reason I have a roll of paper towels.
Yeah.
It's part of fucking doing this job, god damn it.
Yeah.
You know what? Dude stabbed himself. We need to talk about this story, and then we're gonna
Then I have a story after that.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
This motherfucker
right here.
Okay. I'm gonna share this story. I'm gonna share this story. And then I need your craziest. So start thinking about this here in a second.
I don't know what it is yet.
Your craziest kitchen fucking wildest thing that's ever happened in your professional life working as a chef.
Hang on.
Okay,
I already got it.
Man accidentally stabbed and killed himself
Wait. Accidentally stabbed and killed himself?
trying to split frozen fucking cheeseburgers. You know what I mean? Like when you get okay, so you motherfuckers, every one of us has done this, right? When you have those goddamn patties, right? And they're like this. And they're all stuck together. They have a little piece of paper between them. You're fucking,
I've never used a knife.
And you know that motherfucker went like this. And if you're on video, if you can't see me, right? You go like, I've never done this.
No.
But you go like, he was probably so pissed off. And all that motherfucker wanted was a goddamn burger, right? Well, this motherfucker accidentally stabbed himself and died.
Did they pick? Did they pick up the burger and cook it though?
3 days later, was it 30 days? Hang on a second, I gotta pull the article back up.
What's that called when something shitty happens for a reason to somebody? Because
Natural selection.
That's natural selection. If you're gonna stab yourself in the fucking
The man
stomach,
accidentally stabbed himself while
that's
trying
natural
to
selection.
split open frozen burgers with a knife. Barry Griffiths tragically died at his home in the Landros.
Oh, so he was at home doing this. He didn't.
Yeah. He wasn't. He was in the chef. Yeah.
Oh, I was.
He's
He
at
was
home.
like in a restaurant. God.
Like you put that shit down.
Well,
Right?
you don't use a fucking knife at all. You use a butter knife, maybe.
But that's what I would
Like,
go. You go butter knife.
If you
go
have to use anything,
fork.
the reason there's a fucking paper is to make it easier to come apart.
Right.
Or you just wait a fucking
57.
second.
He motherfucker made it 57 years, and that dumbass died because he was trying to split some fucking burgers apart.
God. Well, think about it. He's almost 60 years old. When he was growing
He
up,
was
they didn't
found
have
several days after the accident when his neighbor came over because he hadn't responded.
So he had died right away, or he just died several days later?
Yeah, well, he was stuck in his house, and
Well,
couldn't
he
get up.
obviously bled out and died however long later, but
How fucked up is that?
that's fucking crazy. What kind of fucking moron does that? Like, it's natural selection, though. I mean, sure. Let's start with the guy if he had a family. He wasn't a fucking murderer. He wasn't a fucking child rapist.
He was just
Maybe,
a dude that, you know what?
But goddamn, natural selection is a fucking thing.
So you were in the
Like,
Marines, like you guys get taught like first aid and stuff like
of
that.
course.
I wonder if he got himself like right in the sternum.
Well, I mean,
like he went here.
It doesn't say it.
And like, 'cause if you get yourself over here,
yeah,
that's one thing. You can, but if you get yourself right in the core where all of your veins and arteries,
special organs are and shit,
like
you get
right
stuff in the
under your
lung, you get
sternum,
yourself in the fucking heart. Like how do you cut open a thing to where you're stabbed? Like, what the fuck? How do you even do that? Like,
because you would normally do it this way.
Like, are you holding the fucking?
That's what I was saying. I was like, he's doing something
How
where
fucking stupid is that?
like you're cutting this thing's head off.
Like, you're cutting this thing's head off, but you put here, hold on my dick while you do it, and then you're freaked out when it bites your dick off.
I don't know.
It's fucking retarded.
Fucking retarded.
To answer your fucking question, the crazy thing that
what
happened
happened
in the kitchen,
like wildest fucking thing. Like somebody like.
not as wild as that, because that's fucking crazy.
I got another fucking story from my neighbor.
But yeah, I had to fire this guy one time, and we were downstairs in the office. I fired him. He left. right? He was all pissed off. At
Is it PF
he got
Chang's or
fucking
whatever?
fired. So of course he's pissed off.
Okay.
He leaves the office. Doesn't seem overly pissed off, but he's just like he was
But
clearly
he's a
pissed off.
shitty employee.
Whatever. Yeah. That's the whole reason he got fired because he was fucking shitty.
Like show up to work.
Yeah. So he fucking left. I'm sitting in the office, kind of like, fuck, whatever. And,
And you're the head chef at this a Cheesecake Factory.
Well, I'm one of the chefs at
Or
the
one
PF
of-
Chang's. Yeah.
Or PF Chang's, that's what it is.
So I'm one. There's two chefs there. We're both like kind of both sous chefs, I guess.
Okay.
And,
So
I
second
fired
in
him.
charge, basically.
Yeah. So I
know
fired this
that because
guy.
of the bear.
I fired this guy. Waiting in the office for a couple minutes, and all of a sudden I get a phone call. Hey chef, I'm gonna come upstairs. I'm like, what happened? He's like, whatever the guy's name was. He was like, you just want to see this chef. I was like, fuck. All right. I go upstairs.
Do you guys literally
Dude.
call each other chef?
Well, they
Chef.
called me chef because I was the fucking chef.
But do you like on
Yes,
the
it's
bear?
title. It's what they
But
call
on the
it.
bear, did they just call everybody chef?
No, I was chef, and everybody else was their names, but they all call me chef. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you earned the title. Anyway, so I went to the fucking walk-in
Chef.
fridge.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker had taken every sauce, like big 5-gallon buckets of sauce, dumped them in the walk-in. All of the raw chicken that was on the shelves, he dumped them all out onto the floor. Every bin of vegetable, he opened the packages and dumped them on the floor, stomped all over it. God knows what else he did in there, and he fucking left. Well, thankfully, it was all on camera because we have
Yeah.
cameras in the walk-in. He got fucking
You
like
had cameras in the walk-in?
the cameras are everywhere.
I mean, that's
It's
a big
fucking-
axe,
it's a
yeah.
big restaurant. So we had cameras like right before the walk-in.
And
They
the one
may
in the
not have been.
walk-in.
They may not have been in the walk-in.
But you knew who the fuck
But
did.
clearly, it was fucking him because like we showed him going in and out, and then it was fucked up.
Mhm.
Like, so anyway,
Did he get
dude
arrested?
got arrested. He got a fucking like a whatever you call it, where you can't fuck. He's not allowed back on the premises or within 100 feet of the
Restraining order
premises.
kind of thing.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
He got arrested. He had to pay some fucking fines for ruining all this shit. Like, and of course we had to like rush to get more.
Why'd you
shit there.
fire him? Do you remember?
Just
I
he
mean,
was
like
shitty.
specifically.
I don't know.
Was he just an
Fuck no, this
asshole?
was fucking 10 years ago.
White
I have
guy?
no idea.
Definitely a white guy.
No,
Like,
I don't,
probably
I think he was like Indian.
super liberal.
No, he
fucking-
was like Indian or something.
This was
I
up
don't
in
remember.
Portland too, right?
Fuck, no, Seattle.
Yeah, I mean,
same
even
thing.
worse.
But I don't remember why I fired him. He's just shitty.
He was just an
I don't recall
asshole.
why. Yeah.
Fucking-
But it was gooder. It was better for us to fire him,
It was gooder.
but it sucked.
Fucking
to have
for
all
real,
our
it was
shit
gooder.
fucked up. But
You know what? I mean, I was gonna say, do you nowadays? No, they're not. They're not suing or they're not pressing charges because of sauces.
well,
up
it wasn't
in-
the one
up in
pressing
Washington.
charges.
Well, they had to press charges.
Well, we didn't press charges. I don't know. There was something about like he. I don't know.
Fuck with that.
Maybe
one.
just security
sauces
called
were
him or
expensive. dude.
Whatever.
Sauces.
Well,
We
it
had
wasn't-
sauces. We went to
It wasn't
fucking.
the sauce weren't expensive. It
We
was fucking
went to
soy sauce and
goddamn
sugar and
sushi
shit.
today.
All you can eat sushi.
All you can eat. And
We
it's not.
fucking ate it.
It's not a buffet, motherfuckers. We went. I don't even know the name of the place. Super good. And we ate a bunch.
Ayumi.
I don't know.
I think it's called Ayumi Sushi in
I've been there
in
like-
San Antonio.
A few times.
Delicious.
Super good.
It was great.
I had 80 fucking pieces of tataki, tuna
Tuna-
tataki.
tuna
But going
sushi.
back to that, yeah, dude, stab yourself. That's almost like what is it? Sepultura, where people like the
Oh,
Japanese.
fuck, I don't know what it's called.
You know what I mean? Like-
I know you're talking about. I just can't think of what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
But, fuck,
burger
man.
sepultura. Anyway, I don't even know, look it up. We need to end this goddamn podcast, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
I'm hoping you had a wonderful week. I know you were busy.
I did. I had
if
a
you-
wonderful busy week, and we got a bunch of busy weeks coming up ahead of me.
Nice. Yeah. What are you doing this week? You're flying out to
Yeah.
Florida. So there won't be a couple of shows. We got a couple. We
Actually,
got this
no.
one and then one prior.
Thinking about
We
it,
can.
we actually shouldn't because technically
We got two
last
in the
week's show
can.
will come up this week. Then this week's show will come up in 2 weeks, and then I'll be back to film. We shouldn't miss anything.
We'll see. We'll see how all that works out. Because you got to have a little downtime, bro.
We'll see what happens.
It's just kind of how life goes. I was going to say, I fucking forgot. I don't matter. It doesn't matter. Go out, like, subscribe, do all the fucking things
Share.
out on Baldy and the Big Guy
Watch.
out on YouTube. Go out to Spotify, go out to iTunes. Everything gets dropped out there. It gets dropped out to iHeartRadio. It gets dropped out to like fucking
Yeah, everything.
every goddamn app.
Podcastville.com.
Yeah. Pornhub. Nah, not in Texas.
Not
Never
in
mind.
Texas, yeah.
But it is on xnxx.com. You can find it out there.
What?
XNXX.
xnxx.com.
That's the other
That's
one.
the new Pornhub.
Yeah. So if you
okay.
can't get into the Pornhub account because we're in Texas,
Yeah.
go up to that one. and then you can see my companion out there.
On X.
Yeah,
Wait, so you're saying you can see your companion, me, on X and XX?
yeah.
All right, let's try that.
Big gay
search,
guys.
search Peter
Let's go
McGuire.
Peter McGuire, big gay guys.
If
And
you
that's
see
where
me,
you-
tag me because I'd like to see that.
40 and older. Just look him
40,
up.
40 plus
40.
inches. And that's a show. See you guys.
Cheers, guys. Bye. God damn.